screwed together. In this case, I don't need to do that. How easy is that? So the A idler needs to be equal to this one. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, really. So this one I need to redo. No. So now it is time to start with the A-B idlers. That are the parts that are sitting on the front side of the 3D printer. So on the left and on the right hand corner. So also in this case, I'm going to use the parts that came with the Cyborg kit so that I don't need to print those as well. And since the parts are in black and we only use colored accent parts, we are going to install the black ones. This is how they look like. Normally, if you print them, you will get 2 separate parts and they are going to screw it together. In this case, I don't need to do that. How easy is that? Oh, you remember washer, bearing, bearing, washer, washer, bearing, bearing, washer? Or spacer, washer, bearing, bearing, washer? We are going to do that again. You remember washer, bearing, bearing, washer, washer, bearing, bearing, washer? Or spacer, washer, bearing, bearing, washer? We are going to do that again, also for this side, times 2. So let's get into it. So if you are looking to the assembly instructions, you will see that those idlers have these holes right here. And if you are looking to the top, you see that on both sides, they don't have those diagonals, which you will see in the manual. So therefore, it's just flat, not bigger. So this part is the B idler and this one is the A idler. So this is going to be a little bit difficult because I also need to install the shins and it's a little challenge. Because sometimes people make those things like that so that it is easy to install. I will get it. They didn't think about that. So what I'm going to do, because there's too much tension on this side, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another one and I'm going to put it right in here, and then I'm going to install the first half of it. Because we cannot load them without the washers, so we have to do something about that. They really didn't think about that. Should I put it like that? No, because they will drop. That, but I cannot get it in there. So, and now I'm going to push it against the screw and I'm going to push it all the way through. Shit. Oh my gosh, no! No problem. Okay, so this one is good. Then I'm going directly to screw it in. Not all the way tight, but just enough that it will hold. So, Now we are going to do the next one. Now that I know how to do it, it's going to be a lot easier. So I think I have more control on this side. I see if I can get a bigger Allen key. Oh, this actually can work. It's a whole lot bigger. Let's try it again. Put the ring on top. Make sure that the holes are aligned. I think I have it. Just imagine letting the finger loose, drop, letting the finger. Just imagine dropping the screw, but also the parts. That would be crazy. So the difficult part I have. And then another M3 times 35 comes on the back side. We are going to do exactly the same thing again. In there, we take a bigger one. We push the nut until it touches the other one. Lift it a little bit. So, and here we do exactly the same thing. In. So here I don't have it. Take it out. Take something magnetic. There's the screw again. Repeat the process. Put it in there. Press against it. If you wiggle with the Allen key and you hear the M3 nut, it's exactly there. So, just like that. The AB idlers both installed. I only need to have the holder where the cap or the head from the Voron is going to be locked in place. I don't have it yet, but first thing that we need to check. So the A idler needs to be equal to this one. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, really. So this one I need to redo. No! I know. After changing this, now on the back side you have two sets of bearings, and on the other side also two sets of bearings. They are facing backwards. The one with the single set is on the front side of the printer. So here it is on the upper side and here is on the lower side. And on the back side you have two sets of two flange bearings. So that is that. So this side low, that side high. Like that. But I need to preload 4 M3 nuts on the B side. That is the one with the higher. There's no big problem. We unscrew this a little bit. Then then battery was empty. So like that. 4 and 3 nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 loaded. Now we are going to place this back. Here on this side, I don't need to load any M3 nuts, so that's good. And just like mentioned, the ones that I'm using, they are just straight here instead of having this diagonal angle facing inwards. Yeah, so the Z-axis. Let's continue with the Z-axis. And then we have something like this. At some point, it did look like a display, but this is the backside.